Hello everyone and welcome to a new virtual pet video. In this video I'm providing just a quick update and something weird again happened to my version 3. But first of all, I have Vdramon on my version 4, so that's exciting. I've been battling him on Alpha Link and he's been doing pretty well. Though he's doing pretty well as Leomon as well. On the Pen 20th I have Sunflowmon and Impildramon, who I've been taking out occasionally just for battles on Alpha Link. Next up, I have Tekkamon finally on the version 6, and that's pretty exciting. Sort of just waiting for him to pass. I can't remember if I had Tekkamon in the last video I did or not, but in any case, there he is. And then, of course, I still have Wargreymon on the Pendulum Progress, and of course my beautiful Rosemon on the 4.5. And then the weird thing is that at about an hour ago, I looked over, and for starters, it evolved to Vdramon overnight, which was exciting, and I spent some time playing World and Alpha Link with my Vdramon this morning, and then about an hour ago, I looked over to see it was an egg, with a poo next to it. Now, the sound was on at the time, so it didn't make any dying noises, and it didn't make any beeps or anything. I just looked over. At one moment it was a Vdramon, and I think there might have been a poo, and then the other minute I looked over and it was an egg. And the other thing I noticed is I first checked the time and it had reset to 12 AM, so midnight, which was very weird because it was not 12 AM when it happened an hour ago. It was just sort of in the morning hours, but it was like 10 AM or something. So that was incredibly weird. Yeah, so I don't know what caused that. So my current theory is that if I set this to the time, so let's do, oops, that's too late. I'll just do 11:05 AM. If I set this, now will it randomly wake up? Apparently not. So the interesting thing is, look, I can't select any options, so I don't know where to go from here. It's not like it was a Kunemon. It's not like I can battle or feed it. It just went straight from the Vdramon to an egg. And specifically, it didn't give a computer to say that it died or a gravestone. It didn't make the annoying high-pitched "I'm dying" beep. It didn't, it didn't do anything I would expect to do if it was dying. And also, as I said, it's been an hour and the egg hasn't hatched. It's just sitting next to a poo, which is just really weird. I'm not sure if I can get it to hatch at all. Maybe if I press these buttons or these buttons. No, nothing. So yeah, I'm officially out of ideas of what to do. I'll probably leave it on to see if anything happens during the day, and if anyone has any ideas, let me know and I'll give it a shot. Yeah, but at least I made it to Vdramon this time. This is something new. With the Old Man Kunemon glitch that I experienced last time, I had that before, but this one's fairly new. I've not seen that before. Now, I wasn't doing any tabbing cheats or anything. In fact, I've never actually done any tabbing cheats. Because I just don't know. I just never really had the interest to do it, or I haven't even put any in debug mode. The only thing I have that's got any hack is the version 4.5, but that was the previous owner. So yeah, I have no idea what the previous owner for the version 3 did, but it's got some weirdness to it, is all I can say. And it's definitely something I've not seen before. And yeah, Vdramon was good as gold this morning. Doing everything as expected, was fighting, battling, eating, training. Wasn't injured when I last checked on it, only had the poo, which when I went back to clean the poo, it had become an egg. So that's really weird. It's like it's an egg, but it's just the egg sprite. But it's clearly got the egg functionality as well. But yeah, that's just just a really weird one. So I'll leave it for a while to see if anyone has any ideas of things I could try. And unfortunately, because it's an egg, I can't get it to battle to get any serial numbers out of, which I was able to get from Kunamon last time. So yeah, that's just some really weird weirdness, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's basically what I'm running. My 4.5 connection's still on pause. I haven't gotten around to doing that review video yet because I'm kind of busy. But yeah, so weird. My version 3 is weird, and I have no idea why it's weird. It was just sitting there while I was doing some work, and then nothing. So yeah, don't know what's going to happen there, but oh well. It's exciting. I live an exciting life with exciting virtual pet things in relation to the version 3. What other news do I have? Apparently my Ulforce is arriving today, so I'll do an unboxing of that depending on if it actually arrives today. I'll probably just include it into this video at the end, so if this video is longer than, say, 7 minutes, it's probably because there's an unboxing at the end, so stay tuned for that, I guess. And if not, it'll be in the next video anyway. So, yeah, so thanks for watching, and, yeah, no idea what's up with my version 3. But, yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Hello, everyone, and I'm back. I didn't upload this video earlier because I wanted to hold out on adding this bit to the end. So, a bit of an update before we begin. The version 3, it must be a battery problem because the screen faded to very, very like blank, and then it sort of faded in and out, and then it reset. So I'll take the batteries out. I don't really feel motivated to start it again, and if I do start a version 3 egg, it will likely just be on the version 20th. What else do I have? I have my Sunflowmon, which evolved to Lilamon earlier, so that's exciting. I like Lilamon, and I'm always excited when I get the battle requirements to get to perfect. But the main event of this video is actually, and I have to pull out a little bit because the box is probably the biggest box I've ever seen in my life. There we are. This box. So, yeah, he big boy. But yeah, so just an unboxing of the Ulforce Vdramon figure, which I'll try not to knock anything out of the way. There we go, Digimon Savers. Definitely the first thing I ever think of when I think of Ulforce is most certainly Digimon Savers. Let's get you out of the box. There we are. This is the biggest box of anything I've ever bought online. And I just bought a grind rail, so I'm assuming that will probably be the biggest thing to arrive. But until then, Ulforce, Precious Gem, Digimon Savers again. I know he was in Savers. I didn't know he had a speaking role. But, I will now slip off. And there he is, in all his Digimon Savers glory. But yes, I definitely think of the Vdramon manga and the video games, and not Digimon Savers, but I do enjoy Savers. So it's probably the biggest box that I've seen in my life that has a figure. It's probably the biggest figure I've ever seen in my life too. For comparison, I'll just grab Greymon from over there. This is Greymon. He is very big, but I have a feeling that Ulforce will dwarf him. So let's get this show on the road. As I open it very carefully to reveal the biggest packaging I've also ever seen in my life. golly. If you were wondering where I'm going to put this guy, you'd be right. I have no idea where I'm going to put him. So let's see what we have here. First of all, we have cute little art, which is honestly unexpected. I have bought a couple of gem figures, and I think a couple of the precious gem figures as well. And this is definitely a new addition. So that's pretty cool. It's nice art of Ulforce Vdramon there. And that will go with my similar Kazuna one. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so in which I now have to get a bigger view of my room. So let's get this show on the road. So first of all, I need to get more scissors, apparently. Where did I put those scissors? The scissors have disappeared into thin air. Maybe Ulforce Vdramon ate them. Where did I put those scissors? Ah, here they are. In which I try not to break everything on camera because, that would be horrifying. I keep on having to make sure that I'm still recording. Usually I'm behind the camera and I'm able to see if it's recording or not. Alright, I will briefly put this on the ground so I can take apart the plastic very carefully because one time I had the Beelzemon one and the wings snapped when I was removing the plastic. So yes, you're probably not getting a very, I dropped the scissors, you're probably not getting a very riveting view of my bedroom, well not bedroom, my study room, my computer room. Don't know why I called it a bedroom, I don't sleep in here, there's no bed. Well, I mean, anywhere's a bed if you try hard enough. Oh my god, this is the... It's like they don't want me to get the Ulforce. They want me to struggle a bit here. Sorry about the noise. And here he is. He is the boy rescued from his plastic tomb. There he is. I will put him there. But just without all the stuff, let's get back to Greymon. Let's see how big he is compared to the Greymon. So he's about the same, like a little bit shorter than the Greymon, but that is before the stuff. Do not fall over Greymon, that'd be very embarrassing. So I'll just make sure and there's my water bottle so I don't get dehydrated. And that is a reminder for everyone watching this video to please drink water. Because I have to fill up the, I can't just be quiet, I have to fill up the silence. So there's his stand. Greymon, just move over a little bit, thanks. I don't normally talk to my toys, I promise. I have no idea where Ulforce is going to live, but I love him and I'm thankful for him. There you are. On his stand. I think my favourite one would definitely have to be the Mimi and Leon gem figure. Oh goodness, finally, And now we get his wings, which are part wing, part cape, really. And a weapon, which I almost completely did not see there, so I'm going to put that there to be safe. Because I have never thrown out a figure's plastic before, but I do not want to start. Oh. Ooh. I'm not sure if you saw that, but I nearly dropped that. What wing is this? This looks like this wing. Does that look like that fits? I don't know. Can the camera even see it? Yes, good, the camera can see it. As I said, I'm usually behind the camera, so keep on having to check that it's actually recording, and I keep on having to check that I'm not just giving you a view of my bottom. That's available on my OnlyFans. That was a joke, that part, for the moment. If it looks like I'm tired, it's because I am. Busy day at work. Busy day in general. And now I have to struggle to, there we are. Where do I put this? Where does this go? Is this a sword? I thought it was a sword. It's a blade from his, there we go. He's not actually that much taller than Greymon. I think that's everything. Let's get the rubbish out of the way first. Make sure that there's no small bits of plastic that I've left behind. That is a beautiful figure. Like, I'm not just saying that because it cost me like $500. It's a really nice figure. I hope that the colours really show because, just nice. The colour of the base here is just really nice. It's a nice shade of blue. It's a little bit better than just having it stand on a boring stand. The pose is pretty dynamic. Just the colours are so good, but again, it's not Digimon Savers. This is not a character that I think of in the slightest when I look at Ulforce Vdramon. I think I think of the video games, of the world games, even the story games where Rena and Vivi showed up. Not Digimon Savers, but I'll take it. If that's the only V-Tamer merch that will be accessible to me, I will take that. But God, that is seriously pretty. Like, yeah, I have no idea where it's going to fit. It probably will not fit on my shelves. What other figures do I have to compare? I have the ultimate, I think, is it the ultimate image? No, I can't remember. It's the, I think it's ultimate image. I can't remember the exact name, but this is the merciful mode, which is big, but, not that big. And then we have Gem Leomon, which, he big, but he not that big. And then, we have the one I was previously calling my biggest, which, is more big in terms of width, and that's my Dukemon Crimson mode, which, looks pretty good, but, I think Ulforce Vdramon is probably my favourite now. I don't get all the gems anymore. I used to get every gem that was released, until it was just getting a bit too expensive, and they were releasing about one every few months, and that was just not fun to do, but also it was just so expensive, and there's also they're very big and they take up a lot of space, so I don't want too many of those. And even with the sword, like the sword makes it even taller than without the sword, obviously. So I think he's just gonna stay on my desk. I think that's where he's gonna live. I think he doesn't fit in my shelves. He will just fit on my desk, and I love him. So, an absolute fantastic job with Ulforce Vdramon. Definitely worth the disgusting price that it is, but the precious gems tend to be absolutely gorgeous. And just look at that. The colours are great, the detail on it. I'm really bad at reviewing figures. I like it. That's my, those are my basic feelings for it. It's very cool, it's very well done. I like the action that it has. It's got some nice details to it. It's, maybe I just like it because I spent money on it. I don't know. I also did not realise how terrifyingly human his fingers were until this moment. But he's cool. I like him. He's my friend. But, big fan of this figure. Big fan of a big figure. And, this was a nice little surprise too. This little bit of art here. I'll find somewhere for it to go, because I do like these. But, so how was that for a fun little update? I'm glad I held out on the off chance it arrived, because it arrived basically at the end of the day at like 5:30, and I was super excited to get it. It was in as I showed you before, the biggest box I probably ever have delivered to my house before. But, Yeah, isn't that lovely? I'm happy. Are you happy, viewer? And I hope that video wasn't too bad. I know I'm just going to go into editing it and I'm just going to see all the terrible shots that I have where I'm just like, hey, look at this, and you can't see anything because I'm like on the other side of the camera. And I should get like a viewfinder or something so I can see if I do that again. Because usually when I do unboxings, they're small little Tamagotchis and they're just in front of the screen, they're just small. But this one was officially too big to be recorded. But yeah, so I hope I did an okay job, my first not entirely behind the camera. But yeah, he big and he cool, and he's just gonna live on my desk because I don't know where else he would live. Maybe I'll put him on the fridge. See if anyone notices if he lives on the fridge, or I don't know. Is he a hood ornament? I don't know, he might get sun damage. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I hope that was a fun video, my first non-behind the camera experience. And yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!